Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Neek and I help braiders turn their braiding skills into business success. And in today's video, I'm going to share a few tips with you when it comes to braiding jumbo knotless braids. So the first thing you want to keep in mind is the importance of creating a sleek base. And one way to do that is by parting the section into 3 equal diagonal sections. Because of the size of the section, I like to spend a little time here because I really want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth before I start the braid. Another thing I like to do when it comes to knotless braids is that I add the hair pretty much immediately. So I don't braid down 2 or 3 times before I add a piece of the braiding hair. I do it very, very quickly and early on because I want to establish the base of that braid. And if you really need a tutorial on exactly how to do knotless, you can check out this tutorial here where I literally show you 5 different ways of how to do a knotless braid. Here's another thing to remember when doing knotless braids. When you hear the word jumbo, that is referring to the size of the parts, okay? So just because the parts are going to be larger doesn't mean that the braids are going to be extra large. So when I'm doing jumbo knotless, I'm still trying to match the density or stay as close to the density of my client's natural hair. So here's the thing we don't want when we're doing our jumbo knotless braids. We don't want to add too much additional weight, especially around the hairline. So remember to be gentle, and when you start to add your pieces of braiding hair, one rule of thumb is to make sure that the piece of your braiding hair is smaller or around about the same size as the strand that you're adding it underneath. And these tips may seem small, but they have had a monumental difference in the results of my knotless braids. So just know that going the extra mile to pay close attention to these types of details can result in big changes to not only the quality of your work, but also to what you are able to charge for your work. One thing that I've learned from offering all different sizes of knotless is that regardless of the size, they still take a great deal of effort. So we might as well give it our best so that our clients are incredibly satisfied, but that also we're compensated fairly. And if pricing is something that you struggle with as a braider, make sure that you check out the link in my description section where you could go and grab your copy of the Braider's Ultimate Pricing Guide, which is going to teach you in depth how to create consistent and profitable pricing structures for your styles. So I'm going to go ahead and let you enjoy the rest of the video. I hope that you have found these tips to be super helpful. Make sure you watch to the end so that you could see exactly how these braids were completed. And if you really want to know how these parts were achieved, make sure that you click on this video here because I went through an in-depth, very detailed tutorial on how to part basically every single part of this style. So if that is something that you need help with, go ahead and click on this video here. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. And as always, God bless.